Good afternoon. My name is Mariela Fitzsimmons, and this is my presentation for week 5. I'm familiar with several assistant technology equipment. One of them, the audiobooks. Audiobooks, they are not only helpful for people with poor vision or not vision at all. See, if too helpful to people with dyslexia. Another requirement is note taking. Note taking is a very good tool for the student the visual impairment. Uh, with this requirement, they will be able to take note in studying for tests, do research and a variety of other things they can use with for the academic use. In the assistant technology and mobile devices, they're very important because for research applications, they can use the mobile devices for how the audiobooks, etc. You use devices, AT devices for the incorporation in Spanish teaching. I'm assuming that is the same for any other area. I know I personally have the experience to use it, but I think there will be a great tool to learn vocabulary and también for competitions and games using, for example, Quizlet. And one of the things I love to do, and I can consider this to hobby, is organize and participate in events to outreach the community. I have organized an event to help with the society, the Cancer Society. I have organized another event for adoptions of pets, participate in fundraising for buy toys for children's children in Christmas. I have a help with 5K marathon where I was in charge. I do the warm out for 5,000 people doing Zumba. One of my favorites was the fundraising that I organized for the hurricane a couple years ago in the Philippines. Being 7 different ways of learning, my philosophy of teaching is not leaving a good student behind, no matter what is the circumstances or the ability to learn. Using technology in the classroom can help to reach all the different methods of learning. You can use games, you can use research. They can be as in group for the ones that are social, and they can be individual too. Um, Teaching using technology is important as the students are very familiar with this. They almost make them feel they're not doing schoolwork. Using games to practice vocabulary help them the student to be excited and having fun, um, and it's motivating if they motivate for the competition. At the same time, they prepare them for future jobs where they will need to learn how this use this kind of technology. My favorite theory is the theory of constructivism. Um, I like this theory because the students use the information they already acquired to find more information. As an example, I want to give something they have done with my students. Last year, my high school students did a fundraising. And what I did, I find an orphanage in Mexico, and I proposed to my students to make a fundraiser for them, and we picked a theme. There was a Mexican dinner with it, and the students used the technology to find out recipes. Uh, After that, they select one, and they need to be taken consideration. They want to be easy to make it for 100 people. They make a list to things that we need for cook and um, decorations, including the center for the tables. They assign by themselves, they assign in groups um, in charge of cleaning, preparation, cook, greeters, and there was a group too that decided to do raffles. Um, and then they cook and serve 100 people, and they organize a show, the mariachis, during the dinner too. At the end of this outreach or fundraising, the students they were feel so good, and they excited about all the things they have learned, and they were very active, involved in the learning. During the semester, I have learned several methods of teaching and strategies. Um, In this case, informal, cooperative, individual, group assessment, and demonstrative, or demonstrative and assessments. Uh, all these methods you can be used in one lesson. Um, Students and teachers will be able to change the culture at the school mediante the technology. The technology has changed individuals as the self-esteem go up, as the accomplishment. Students, they are feel comfortable with the area of technology, and will be open to receive more knowledge, and this way, one by one, they will be change the school. They have some negative forms too, as for example, the danger there where kids using computers. The school need to be aware of this dangerous and control the what the school can reach and what not. Teachers that use technology with their students will see great improvements, and not only in the learning area but in the attitude during class. Students they use technology, they are researching for information and self-teaching many times. What is they will give it a better self-esteem about themselves as they can reach their goals. These two, they will help them as they work in groups and collaborate one with another one. They will be develop the collaboration skills as the Senate community as they work with each other for each other. The result of use the technology you can be able to see immediately. As an example, you can use the Quizlet to practice vocabulary. Quizlet actually have two games, and for the teacher, you will be able to see the scores. Children love compete in video games and games, and they won't even think about how much they learn the vocabulary. They care about the score and who had a better score in these games. Kahoot is a great tool as you can use during class. You have idea of how much the children have learned during class and what is the areas that you need review. I have used Clickit not with my student but as a student. It is almost like Kahoot results. I was using the Clickit for taking tests. It was very effective and fast because you can know your scores immediately.